Good morning, YouTube. Thought I'd do a little update inside. As you can see, I think my collection's getting out of hand. I need to stop, and I think I don't have any more room. So obviously this is not orchids. I mean, I do have a few orchids in here, what I've brought in from outside, but mainly this is houseplants and the Phalaenopsis and others, shall we say. And we've also got a rack here. Oh dear. So anyway, I thought I'd start with a Phalaenopsis. So I'm hoping you can see these okay. It's a dull day outside and I've put the lights on inside. So just before I start with the Phalaenopsis, I want to show you, this is my picture plant. It's got huge. For some reason, it's not growing any pictures, and I was told it's lack of light. But it's still an impressive plant. It's over a metre tall, and it started flowering. So I hope that doesn't signify its demise, its end, because it's coming out of the sort of top bit where it, it shoots. So I'm not sure. I've got to check up on that. Phalaenopsis, I've repotted quite a few of them. I've put some back into bark. Some of them are in bark, some of them are in moss, and some of them are just still in the water culture, like that one back there. I took a good look at each and every one of them, and I decided that some of them, probably wasn't doing so well in the water culture, so they went in moss. And then I looked at them again and decided they weren't doing so well in the moss, so I've put them back in bark. And they all seem to be doing, they all seem to be quite good at the moment. I mean, this one's doing well. I mean, there's a leaf going there at the bottom, but that always happens. This one's a respike, so that's doing gorgeous. Love it. I've got others that are coming into spike, or, spikes growing. This one looks like it's got something happening at the top. I've got this one here that's opening now. It's getting a nice spike on it. And that's that one. Beautiful. This one I bought in flowers, so I can't claim to that, but that's a nice little mini. I've got another spike coming here, and I think that one's a white one. It'll be a surprise. And I got a little Kiki. Oops, if I can get it into, there we go. Little Kiki coming on the end of this one. And I'm sure I've got other spikes, but I can't find them offhand right now. That one up there is elongating and getting some more spikes on the end. So yeah, so they're all doing reasonably well. So I'm very happy with them. They seem to have perked up lovely. And what else have we got here? Oh, I've got the babies, which they've gone through the mill. These they did have some what I call woolly aphid on them, which turned out to be mealybug. They've been outside in the orchid house for quite a while. I've given them loads of spray of the systemic stuff, so I'm hoping I've finally cured the bugs, and they do seem to be now perking up. They got some new leaves coming on, quite a few of them. So all these are new leaves popping out. So I'm hoping that you can see where that one's had a good munch on it. I don't know what that was, but anyway, they've all been sprayed with the systemic stuff. So hopefully that's cured whatever was on there. This is my Path Roth's Chiliana in here. So he's in that little case because I want to keep the humidity up on him. He's got the balls in the bottom, and he's doing very well actually. I'm very pleased with that one. He's coming on a treat. I'll put that light on actually, that might make it better. There you go. So he's doing well. And my other babies down the bottom here that I purchased from a friend, or some from friends and some from other friends, they're all doing well. There was something in there munching away at that lot in there as well. Can you see on that one there, that Path that fell rather, Shirleyana. So that's all that in there's had a good spray as well, with the systemic stuff. So I could have brought something in on the clay balls when I set it up. You know, you can bring bugs in, it's easy enough. So over here I've brought my most of my Paphlopedilums, or all my Paphlopedilums actually, are coming in here. I see I've got a nice new shoot that's developed this year on this one, and that leaf's going over, but that's fine. The others are just sort of sat there really, but I think they're perking up from what they were. I've also brought in the Miltoniopsis, because we're getting cold in the evenings now, and I don't want these to get too cold. So I've brought them in. I've just got one more to come in, which is that gorgeous big purpley one, and I'll bring that in when it's finished flowering to put there. So other plants, all doing well, as you can see. They're getting up. Peace lily back there's getting huge, and the leaves need a good clean. Wedding veil, etc. It's all doing well. I forgot this little one here. Potted that in bark, and that one's doing well as well. Really pleased with that one. Didn't seem to bother it when I repotted it. I didn't like what it was in. It was in like a really dark, you know, smelly moss stuff like they are, and I didn't like the look of the leaves, so I thought, well, it wasn't the best specimen in the shop, but you know, it was the one that I liked. The flowers, I liked the flowers on it, the markings, so I thought, well, hopefully I can keep it going. And this one in here is doing alright, although the leaves are going like sort of curly. It's still doing alright. I mean, this is a new leaf this year, so hopefully it'll reflower, respike in that little arrangement. This is just something, a bit of colour in the house, so just got the indoor sycamore and those, I can't remember what they're called, they begin with K. The big goosefoot back there was reduced to $20, so I had to have that one, and the devil's ivy, that one there. It's just one I liked. I had one of those in the UK. I had to get rid of everything, all my plants, when I came out to New Zealand, because you're not allowed to bring in, you know, anything live. So I've had to completely start my collection over again. And obviously I brought one of the nice Streptils in here, looking good. So shall we have a look at the African violets? The collection has grown. Oh dear, my husband says, I remember when there was only a couple of these. Where have they all come from? Because I had to buy the new rack. Sorry, I'm just trying to move this chair out the way so I can get in there. Because I had to buy this new rack to fit them all on. Yeah, he was a bit, ooh, where have they all come from? I just, you know, propagated them. And I'm not fooling anybody, believe me. Right, so what have we got? The variegated one there is coming on now, because he was looking a bit sick when I first got him, but he seems to have perked up nicely. I got a couple in flower, which is mainly the purple ones, and I've got another purple. I seem to have a lot of purple ones, but that's okay. And I've got, what else have I got? Got some others in flower. That one there. Quite like that one. I quite like these ones with a splash of colour on them. The white one with the green, that's doing well. And then I've got this pretty one here. It's just coming to flower. I really like that one. Love the edging, the darker pink on the edging. And again, a purpley one back there with a darker purple edging. And this double one, oh, this is the trailing ones actually that I told you about last time, and they are, there's two plants in here, so I'm hoping this is going to make a big display. So that's the trailing ones, and then down the bottom is my ones that I've propagated, and I've purchased a couple of other babies. Oh, there's another one back there, nice little pink one. You see that one with the the edging, very pretty. I'm not sure what's going on with the leaves on this one. I'm not sure if that is a variegated leaf or no. So, I don't know, because that's a new leaf that's come out from the centre. In fact, all the leaves coming out from the centre have got that. I have no idea what it is. I have hunted this plant high and low for bugs and found nothing. I've also sprayed, sprayed them with systemic spray, and I can find nothing on this plant. So, is that variegated version? Could well be. I can't remember where I bought it and how I come across it. So, there's a lovely one here, which the flowers is finished now, because this tiny little one in this little pot. I'm going to pick it up without knocking anything over. It's a tiny little pot here. Ooh, I don't want to squash it. I'm going to repot it. See how small? It's a tiny little pot. But this one, oh, the flowers on that one is absolutely stunning. They are a pale mauve colour, and then it's got splashes of darker mauve or purple on it. So it's like a polka dot sort of effect on the leaf, and on the flower, and it is absolutely gorgeous. As soon as that comes into flower again, I'm going to film it so you can see. So African Violet collection is slowly growing. I've joined a group on Facebook, African Violet Growers in New Zealand, so that's helping to get different plants, because there's a few people that are real keen on them over here. And so yeah, I'm hoping to keep it going, keep the thing going. Going through the winter will be good. Will be the test, actually, because it's, they're against this window here. So my husband's encouraged me to draw the curtains at night, which is probably a good idea. So yeah, so I think that's enough rambling for now. I've been on a good 12 minutes. I think that's short enough, or long enough, I should say. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.